Groucho, I'd like you to meet Jack Mosley.
Why?
You know, that's hard to answer. He has a partner. Her name is, I guess... Let me start over again. Groucho, I'd like you to meet Jack Mosley and
Why?
Oh, just for the heck of it, huh?
Hey, watch your language. There are musicians out there. Did you hear him? Did you hear what he said?
Would you people come in? This is Junko Gordon and Jack Mosley. Groucho Marx. Here.
Well, welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you never see, and it's something you always have with you. Junko Gordon and Jack Mosley, huh? Which one is Junko Gordon?
I am.
What kind of a name is Junko?
Japanese name. It means June.
Junko isn't a very dignified name for me to call you. And if I call you June, you won't know what I'm talking about. That's the way Jack Parr talks. What does your husband call you? Does he have a romantic little pet name that I can call you?
Yes, he
Isn't that like Jack Parr?
He called me Fatty.
He called you Fatty?
Yeah.
Well, why does he call you Fatty? To get on the other side? No, that's another joke. Well, I better stick to Junko. Junko sounds like one of my brothers. Oppo, Chico, Gummo, Groucho, and Junko. Hey, what are you laughing at?
Well, you have to say Groucho.
Yeah, well, you're not so skinny either, you know. You could be a male Junko. Gordon isn't a Japanese name, or is it?
That's an American name. My husband is American.
Your husband is an
Yes.
American. Did you meet him in the Far East? Could you tell us the story of how you met him? Is it an interesting story?
Yes, Groucho, it's a very long, long story.
They're all long stories, Junko.
Perhaps...
And the longer you're married, the longer the stories get. What sort of work does this Romeo do? Certainly an impetuous fellow, huh?
He's a yellow cab driver.
What about you, Jack? Are you married?
Yes, I am, Groucho. Been married 30 years.
Would you say yours is a love match?
Oh, yes. It's really
Does
nice.
your wife have any little pet names for you, like Fatty?
Well, she calls me Windbag.
Well, that's not nice. I wouldn't call you a windbag. But then, of course, I don't know you as well as your wife does. How did you meet your wife, Windbag?
Well, I answered ad in a paper in Fort Smith, Arkansas. They wanted a dry cleaner. Then I made a trip to Fort Smith and answered the ad. But before I got there, somebody's already got the job, so that left
You
me
went
out.
all the way, where did you go from?
From Tulsa, Oklahoma.
You traveled from Tulsa to Fort Smith
Yes.
to get this job?
Sure. Jobs is hard to get in them days.
Well, what happened after that?
Well, this Mr. Darby, which was a brother-in-law to my wife now, but he taken
What's
a
this?
liking to me, and so he invited me home.
I couldn't follow this.
Well,
A man
Mr.
named
Darby.
Darby. He's just come into the picture.
yeah, he came in.
He's a brother-in-w of your wife to
Yes.
whom you weren't married at the
That's
time.
right, yes.
You understand this?
Yeah.
No, well, I don't. Well,
anyway.
since neither of us understand it, proceed with this
All right.
cock and bull story.
Okay. And he invited me home to meet his sister-in-law, which was Pauline. And that started something.
You went there to get a job as a
Yeah.
dry cleaner, and you didn't get the job.
I
But this
didn't.
fella immediately took you home to meet his
That's right.
sister-in-law?
Mhm.
Well, why was that? Was he supporting her? He wanted to get rid of her?
Well, later on, I found out that was the reason why.
Well, how many times did he have to run that ad before they found a sucker like you?
Well, that I don't know. All I know, when I went to Fort Smith, the job wasn't there, so I was left out in the cold.
You arrived in Fort Smith empty-handed and left there with a wife. Huh?
Yeah, I did get something out of the deal.
You're one of the few fellas I ever heard of who got taken to the cleaners before he got married. Junko, have you picked up any American habits since you've been over here?
Yes,
In the United
Groucho,
Snakes?
Eating.
Eating, yeah. Well, that's fairly evident. Now, what about you, Windbag? Did I ask you if you had any... All of his wife calls him that. I don't know why. Gives us a nice friendly relationship. I'll just call you Bag, yeah? Bag, did I ask you what is your job? You still a dry cleaner?
Well, in a way I am. I have Jack's repair shop in Long Beach.
You repair jacks in Long Beach?
Well, I guess I could repair Jack, yeah.
Do you have any hobbies? I mean, or do you do nothing else but just dry
No.
clean?
A strong man.
You're a strong man.
Yes.
What do you mean? You've been eating her garlic?
No, not yet.
Well, in what way are you a strong man?
Well, I used to be with Ripley, believe it or not, and I did such stunts as let 6 men choke me, drive a 40-penny nail through a 2x4 with one punch of my fist, break 3/4-inch ropes, pull a 14-ton fart